Welcome, everybody. Hello.
All right. Well, thanks for coming.
Guess what?
What?
It is the Super Bowl show, the official stream of the Super Bowl.
This is the official.
No, I'm here to.
Yeah, this is a Super Bowl wrap-up podcast.
Well, I wanted to let. No. Here's the thing.
Sunday Fun Day, Game Time Day.
Thank you, everybody who subscribed to our Twitch channel and everything.
Yeah.
Through your funding, we were able to pay, because you're not allowed to say Super Bowl unless you pay.
Right.
You're not allowed to.
$1 trillion.
But we paid the money.
You paid?
So we could say it.
We dropped the trilly.
That's what the subscription thing, yeah.
So we're all good. Say it all you want. Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Hey, Eric.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Fuck the Super Bowl. Come here.
You're going to cost us money.
Come here for your official Super Bowl
We
wrap-up
paid.
commentary.
We paid.
The official commentary
It's
is...
unlimited?
Is that why we have a Tebow candle? Is that how we can say it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
They
unlimited.
sent that as a thank you.
Wow.
Eric, can you title the Twitch stream and retitle it Super Bowl Live Stream HD?
Is that what you want?
Official Super Bowl podcast.
We paid.
We should.
Podcast live.
Official Super Bowl podcast.
Do you want MEGA64 in it all?
Sure.
MEGA64 official Super Bowl
Live stream HD.
live stream.
Why not?
Rip.
HD.
HD,
Parentheticals rip.
rip, and then another parentheses,
Rare.
look. No, the word look with @ signs for O's.
I don't know how they get the star in there sometimes, too, at the end. They get a star symbol.
they might throw a few of those in.
All right,
Pepper them
there
in
you
like
go.
sprinkles.
It's updated.
Fuck
Cool.
yeah.
Okay,
Number
Yeah.
one
Thank you.
gaming
Yeah.
podcast.
And if you were on the internet this week and you wrote superb owl, delete that account.
Yeah, you're wiped off.
Yeah.
that last year,
Yeah,
guys.
you're
Yeah,
a pussy.
late to the party.
You're allowed to speak English in America, so just say it.
Don't spray it.
Before we go to our theme song tonight, I just wanted to thank our sponsors up front.
Yeah.
This
The
usually
Super Bowl.
go way too long.
We do.
We
Yeah,
actually
way too
have
long.
a new sponsor tonight.
No shit?
Yep,
What?
ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say, if you at home are one of those who have children,
I do.
think they might be in another room dead. That's right, strangled by a cord, or maybe run over by a car outside. Probably an animal just did their dirty deeds.
Or maybe they got a hold of your drugs and did them, and their brain literally exploded.
You would feel so guilty.
Drank all the
if that
chemicals under the sink.
Yeah.
Maybe played with a gun.
You just
Stuck
find
fingers in the
a
electrical
headless,
outlet.
exploded corpse of a kid.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right.
Right.
Thank you, Nationwide Insurance.
Sean, what's the matter?
Go and get Nationwide Insurance tonight, and you won't have to worry about any of that stuff.
Because you'll be taking
Because
Make it all better.
They're gonna pay your ass.
They'll give you enough money to replace the drugs that were consumed. They'll replace whatever was broken in the accident.
You're gonna get-
Drano that was drank.
They'll give you new Drano.
Because hey, it sucks to see your firstborn dead, but motherfucker gonna get paid.
Yep. Gotta
Theme
get a new
song.
garage door.
To me now, I'm lasting 20 rounds. And if you want me, then come on get me now. Is you with me now? Then biggie bounce. I know you dig the way I switch my style. Holla, holla. People sing around, now people gather round, now people jump around. Get your freak on, 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 get your freak on.
You're back.
I didn't watch that commercial. These guys told me about it.
Yeah.
We were just making jokes about it, but kudos to Nationwide for thinking ahead. Because if your kid dies, it would suck to be broke
Yeah.
without a kid.
I mean,
At least get paid.
At least
kind of
get
going
paid.
along with it. I didn't see this commercial. What was this commercial?
So the theme of the Super Bowl commercials this year were bummers.
yeah, everything
really?
was sad.
Everything.
Don't be
Really?
happy watching this game.
And
all of Twitter today seemed to be people complaining about Super Bowl commercials.
And,
but yeah, I
well,
didn't
so a
see
ton of
it.
bummer commercials.
Okay.
And then you get a string of them, and then just at the apex of it all, Nationwide Insurance spikes the ball with a commercial that it was literally a kid talking about doing kid stuff. Oh, I did this. I had my first kiss. I rode my first bike. This and this and this. Of course, I didn't get to do any of those things because I died. I died as a child.
I'm dead.
And it cuts to all these scenes. It cuts to all these scenes where a child could have died. There's no body,
Yeah.
but it shows a TV collapsed over,
Like,
Oh
chemicals
my
under a sink.
God, they're making people think. People trying to have
You didn't
nachos
describe.
every
You didn't
year.
describe there
Yeah.
were death scenes in it.
Oh, yeah, there were.
So the commercial
Yeah.
was like a Faces of Death movie.
Yes!
It really was. Starring a
Without
child.
the
Yeah.
bodies,
It's like,
But there are
hey,
no bodies. That's it.
hey, a kid could die like this. A kid could die like this.
It really was.
Was it like
a
slow
boy,
zooms?
It was a boy being a boy. Oh, I could get my first kiss and ride a bike, instead I died. And then it just showed like post-mortem accidents
Oh
my
with
God.
no bodies.
Dude.
I want to see this.
But yeah, so hell yeah, you could replace the TV.
Yep.
You could replace the faulty electrical
Exactly.
cord.
Yes.
But again, it's for insurance.
Yeah.
So you can get the money for your dead kid.
Your kid already died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
commercial.
also, whoa, nationwide, hell yeah. If you don't like your kid, just raise them to be a fucking dummy and then go push him into some fucking danger room X-Men type scenario.
Get paid.
Let the fucking money roll right in.
Get
Get
paid.
laid.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Get
Get
paid,
that
get
money.
laid.
Make
Saturdays are free again, and I got money to spend. Hell
Make
yeah.
paper.
Sean, wouldn't it be great if Saturdays were free again?
And you had money to spend.
Wow.
Dude.
Thank you, Nationwide.
all about that.
Nationwide rules.
Thank you, Nationwide.
Bringing us back to the bachelor pad.
So I was telling them earlier, as I said, right at the apex of everyone saying these commercials are a bummer, that hit the hardest. Everyone talked about it. They're saying now, a lot of people might be watching this on Tuesday, so who knows what will happen, but a lot of people are expecting their stock to plummet on Monday.
Nationwide.
They got such a bad reaction on the most viewed thing in the world that it went super bad. And I was just saying real quick I was laughing about it all day that this company spent $4 million to sync their own company. That was
Really?
funny.
Yeah.
I don't
Gotta
know.
make
awesome.
Making me laugh all
Gotta
day.
make a call real quick.
that's-
Sorry about.
Anyway, sorry.
Sell.
Is this for fucking real?
I don't know what you're doing. I don't get the bit.
Derek gets it. Look
Okay.
at that
I don't.
smile on his face.
I don't. This thing is pasted on. Anyways,
You know who's the happiest during the Super
Casey
Bowl?
Anthony.
Besides her? Skittles.
no.
Did you see?
She's bummed out because she was uninsured.
Before the game, there's kind of players, and it's like, let's see what Marshawn Lynch is doing, and he just has a Tupperware thing of Skittles. He's just eating it, and then
Yeah.
the guy goes, "Oh, he's eating Skittles," and then move on. It's like Skittles is fucking tap dancing right now. They just got
Wow.
free promotion of the Super Bowl.
Well, why they have a thing with him.
I know they
Yeah.
do, but he didn't know he's on camera at that moment.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Did you see the video they did with him?
Wait, they have a thing where he
Is he
just
an
gets
athlete?
free Skittles?
Marshall
Yeah.
Lynch?
Yes.
I want a thing.
Does that
Skittles
help him in the game? Did it fuel him?
Yo,
That's
Skittles.
what he was eating.
Let me out.
But that is why I think they sponsored him, because he was doing
Yeah.
that before.
It
And
is.
so
That's exactly why.
yeah.
Yeah, Skittles did a video with him where he did a fake press conference and he kind of half-assed it.
Yeah.
And it's just him in a room with Skittles shit all over it, eating Skittles. And all the questions are like, would you rather see your family again or taste the rainbow with Skittles candy? And it was great because they let him answer genuinely. He's like, I got to see my family again. I like Skittles. I got to see my family again. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
That's funny.
But anyway, yeah. So
I have no idea who won the game, though. I mean, is this
yeah,
still going on?
is it on? Still?
Who knows?
I
I
haven't
don't know.
seen.
I'm here. I'm not there.
I'm here.
This is the second year in a row where I have not seen a second of the football game.
You're not missing anything.
I don't think I am.
Nah, you're okay.
I mean, I would probably miss out on like going to a party. Those are always fun.
Sure.
But I've heard about a couple that were at places where I didn't know who was putting it on or whatever. I didn't know anyone who was like actually having a Super Bowl party. It was always like an invite through a friend. So I kind of just felt like staying home playing Resident Evil all day.
Nice.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
it's good.
Your own Super Bowl. You versus the zombies.
Yeah,
That was what my brother did too. He streamed it
he
He
did.
did?
like all day.
Oh,
too.
nice. He playing the remake.
Yep.
Nice.
But I got a billion messages today. All Power Ranger related.
Oh,
for
wow. Oh,
for
cool.
two different.
I know
two
why.
different reasons.
I know why.
Wow.
Murderer. Let's talk about the murder.
Well, hold on.
right.
One was,
I wanna know about the murder.
hey, Katy Perry rode the Tiger Zord. It wasn't the fucking Tiger Zord.
Fuck off. That's not
Yeah,
even a
go to
story.
hell.
Check your eyes.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a lion,
They
right?
got confused
Yeah, it
or
was
what?
I thought it was a lie.
She had the eyes
It's a
of the
fucking
tiger.
lion. Everyone at the party was at saying it's a tiger. It's a fucking lion. Thank you.
Stupid.
There you go. It wasn't the Tiger Zord. Tiger Zord is white. That thing was like metallic.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Well, let's not be racist.
Okay.
One Tiger Zord.
I agree.
was-
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm with
I just
Derek.
want you to know I'm
All
not.
right. Let's
Yeah.
not let's not discuss the color of the
Do you
Tiger
know
Zord.
the
That's not
composer?
racist.
That's irrelevant.
Yeah.
What was that?
Buster.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking rat! Fucking rat! Fucking rat!
Anyway, so that was
Sniper
that.
behind
But
you.
then,
It was Mustafa.
yeah, a Red Ranger
Shut
killed his roommate with a sword.
Yes!
A tiger zord?
Eight-
Wasn't he
Red
on
Ranger
Power?
sword.
He was
Was
on.
it Saba?
Was he Power Rangers Samurai?
Which
Yeah,
Red
Wait,
Is this
so
real?
here's-
This is real?
Yeah, this is real.
Yes.
Listen up. Get the news.
Okay.
This guy was actually the Red Ranger in Power Rangers.
The leader.
Power Rangers Wild Force,
Been
which was
betrayed by the leader.
10 years ago, but in Power Rangers Samurai, which was a recent one, he returned as like kind of a mentor
Yeah.
or like a scientist
So
or
badass.
something, whatever. Anyway,
And a master swordsman.
yeah, apparently. He killed his roommate with I think it was a katana.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
Yeah,
my
through the
And-
stomach.
Yes. And what... There's not a
I don't know why I
clear
picked
picture.
you.
No.
There's not a clear picture of what happened. See, when people were telling me about this and I didn't know the news story yet, I was already getting a little frustrated because there's already been a news story years ago that was a Power Ranger murdered somebody. They killed someone on a boat. There's a guy who was like never visible in the show, like an extra.
Yeah.
Who for some reason when the story came out he killed somebody. TMZ and all these places ran that a Power Ranger killed somebody, and they're still doing that. This is the second Ranger to murder somebody. No, the other guy was never in. He was an extra.
Get
or
it
something.
fucking straight.
Yeah, what are you
The
doing,
first guy was
TMZ?
not an official ranger.
Third mile zone,
He
get
was
your
not
facts
part
straight.
of the 5-person crew.
Exactly.
Dummies.
So, but this new guy
like fools.
did. He was a ranger, and
So he stabbed his
Red
roommate.
Ranger.
and so what we know
Wow,
about it,
dude.
what we know about it is he called it in. He called the police.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And because everyone, everyone's just like, dude, you just how was this found?
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
He called it in and said, "This is completely by accident. I was being chased and pulled that out in my room and stabbed
Yeah.
somebody, and it ended up being him.
Yeah.
And I didn't know. It's some weird concocted
What?
story.
I actually,
but he called it in.
I know more details than just that.
Wow. Hey, can you
Okay.
give us more details?
Yeah. He met the roommate on Craigslist. This guy flew in from space.
Wow.
And started had a really big mouth and was grotesque, big googly eyes.
Yeah.
And as he was running through the apartment, apparently he was sucking up a lot of sausages or some weird shit. So then this guy grabbed the sword and fucking suited up in the Red Ranger
Morphin'
armor.
time.
He shouted that.
Yeah.
And then and then the roommate literally he hit the ground and exploded into sparks.
Oh, wow.
Fucking crazy.
Rocco doesn't seem to be impressed by any of this.
Derek, someone's dead. There's the time and a place.
This guy's he's jealous because I made the Power Ranger
jealous.
bit.
He is right. He's right.
I made the
Boy,
Power
he's
Ranger
dead.
bit, and this guy's
jealous.
like, "Oh, we can't joke about this."
I would never joke about anybody dying.
Never.
Never ever.
The
No.
corpse with the "Who's Next" shirt has surprisingly been taken
That's
down.
what- that's what
That's
you-
convenient.
Hey, that's what you pointed towards.
Interesting.
I would have thought of the first 20 minutes of the podcast, but that's okay. Anyway,
2015.
no. But anyway,
Wow.
yeah, no, but it's true. Yeah. Anyway, so no one really knows what's going on, but he called it. He
Yeah.
called it in, crying like, "Hey, you need to come down here. I accidentally stabbed."
So he's
someone."
arrested now.
Yeah, he's on like $1 million bail.
Okay, all right.
Sucks.
Really though, there is one detail. Jokes aside, all jokes aside, I did
more
read
jokes?
that you didn't mention. Apparently, maybe I have the facts crossed, but I remember reading somewhere that him and his girlfriend were being chased by this roommate, locked themselves in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And the roommate broke the door to the bathroom
Yes.
open, and
Oh.
then got stabbed and died.
Yes,
And the guy
I
who
think
was
that's true.
hiding in the bathroom with the sword called the police himself and waited for them to arrive.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. It
Where's
does.
this girlfriend? Is she witness to this?
Well, I'm not sure, but it just seems to me like there's
Self-defense type of thing?
Maybe, could have been
Yeah.
self-defense. Who knows?
Supposedly, yeah. Well, so it's still murky. It just happened.
breaking
so
news.
We don't know.
Wow,
Happened
that's
today?
great. That's
Yeah.
a breaking Super Bowl news.
That's
Yeah,
nuts.
that is-
You heard it here first on the official Super Bowl podcast wrap-up show.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
That is crazy.
Man, to go through the stomach. I mean, that's like.
Harry Carey.
Yeah, machete style. Hey, say what you will about Machete, the best death of anybody in any movie, isn't that?
What was that?
I dated
You
a
know
girl
what?
named Harry Carey. It felt like she stabbed me in the heart. Anyways, keep going.
No, just
That's
Steven Seagal saying, I thought maybe I could beat you, or I tried,
Oh,
but
that's right.
fuck it.
That was awesome.
He grinds
That was
it in.
I remember getting so many emails from people saying, this movie has a character death that is so MEGA64, and I was like, what?
That's
And then I saw that
Expendables 2,
movie,
right?
and I was like, that's what they were talking about? I'm flattered, because I thought that was really funny. Thank you for attributing that to
We
me
did
and
it.
us.
Great job, us.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen that movie yet, but it's good. Check it out.
I tried to give him a little
What,
bit of time.
what movie was that?
Machete.
Rocco gave you enough time. Fuck off.
Hey, we actually have real sponsors,
Do we?
not just
What?
Nationwide.
Machete.
Oh.
Yeah.
But they're by our side.
They are. So is lootcrate.com. Go to lootcrate.com/mega64 and subscribe. We just got a box of awesome stuff. He's wearing some glasses right now.
The nationwide box is coming out next month.
Yeah, it comes with chemicals like 409, Windex.
The Super Crate, the Mega Loot, whatever, actually has something in there to kill a minor.
There's also
look forward to that.
Straps to put on your TV to go to the wall, but don't connect those, so then your kid will be safe.
Well, then you won't get paid. Yeah.
Nationwide doesn't want that.
If you strap your TV to the wall, you ain't getting paid.
There's a candle, much like this Tebow candle, but it's one where you can put a picture of your child and when you're in mourning after.
Oh, you can do some sort of weird Wicca shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Loot Crate.
I'm into
Are you
that.
a sponsor, or are we?
I'm into Wicca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird Wicca shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's my favorite kind of that.
Oh yeah.
And then while you're on the internet trying to figure out how to kill your kid, look up shop.mega64.com. We've got all kinds of shirts. Our sweatshirts still available.
They are, but these
not for long.
These,
Not for long.
but here, check this out. This shirt is bright. So if your kid is wearing this, they go out into traffic, everybody's gonna see them.
almost
This helps
reflective.
protect the children.
If that's what you're into.
That's what MEGA64 is about.
That's what we wanna do.
Look, we're not some multi-million-dollar conglomerate corporation trying to take over the world one dead child at a
not
time.
That's not what we're into.
No, we're about bringing laughter, saving lives, making people feel good. Okay? So help us out. Help us on our mission. Shop.mega64.com.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Every dollar spent at mega64.com tonight, we're going to donate to
Us.
to protect the kids.
Yeah.
So
And
that gets donated by TV.
every dollar we donate to us, we steal one from local children's hospital.
You know what? The
Well, that's
TVs
good.
in my house
Yeah.
are strapped to the wall, real life.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, you got little babies.
Yeah,
Alright.
they climb on
could-
stuff. You gotta
Alright.
be safe. So nationwide,
You gonna be parenting?
My TV's like a death trap.
I will be. Yeah, yours is. I saw your setup. Whoa.
I misheard that. I was like, Pope Harrington? What Pope was named Harrington?
Who is Red Reddington?
Oh, who is Red Reddington?
Who is
No,
Pope
I
Harrington?
saw so many Red Reddington
God,
commercials.
me too. Fuck Red Reddington. Fuck the black.
That's what's great is like I didn't have to get bombarded by like annoying advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The TV spots have to be horrendous, right?
They are.
God, and that
They
trailer
are,
for
right?
Jurassic World doesn't look good to me.
No.
You know what's funny though? Someone pointed this out. They posted screenshots to the last trailer they put out.
Does it look better or
The
worse?
CG is different.
Yeah.
Like
Is it really?
they are trying really hard to make that better.
Because it was bad.
Did it look better?
I didn't notice any difference when I watched it,
Oh.
but I mean in stills, yes.
There was also, I saw a trailer for Tomorrowland as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm interested in. I don't know.
I already escaped from Tomorrowland. Do we need to go back?
You don't have
Is
to.
that like Westworld?
There's always some fucking giant bug right there.
Where?
Where?
Right
Where?
there.
Oh!
Yeah, see, it always
I
like
see
dive
it.
bombing
That's
goes.
probably definitely going to land on
Oh, that
Oh
fucking
my
thing is
God.
huge!
I would think that's
Oh, it's
probably
coming over
definitely. I mean,
here.
it's attracting the
It's
light.
working its
all
way over to the
video.
video games.
Oh my God.
Rocco, just don't pay attention to
Hey,
it.
Kevin,
Yeah,
get that-
no,
God.
if you put your
Kevin?
hood up, it definitely will.
They're
land.
attracted to hoods.
Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Put
Do you
your,
want to do that?
Keep your mouth open.
I just don't want it to go into the office.
Kevin, get.
Oh, it's definitely going to the. I'm going to open the door for it.
Oh.
Yep.
Should I get up and kill it with a broom or
How'd
something?
that thing get in here?
Do you
Yeah,
want to
go
just
ahead and
maybe
get
like?
up.
Do you want me to
close
blast
the
it with an air horn?
Talk
It'll
about
maybe want to go away.
Jurassic World, Jurassic
Let me see what I
Room.
can do.
Fuck, dude.
Just close that door if you can.
Yeah.
How come Jurassic Park only had dinosaurs but not like extinct deadly plants and insects? Answer
They
me
did.
that.
That's a good question.
They did have those things. I thought.
Did they? What were
What?
the killer plants? No, it was just dinosaurs that spit on you.
I
and
thought
stuff.
they pointed out the plants in the first movie.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh!
Jesus, you
fuck.
scared the bugs away.
That ought to get him out.
No.
She legitimately
No.
looks at one of the things and is like, "Yeah, nobody's seen these."
Oh,
before."
okay, yeah. She goes, "Oh, here's a flower we've never seen before." But I'm talking like, why wasn't that a major plot point? Like the dinosaurs are. Listen. Jurassic Park, everything about the Jurassic Age should be going crazy, but it's just the dinosaurs. There should be like Jumanji vines latching onto people's
Yeah.
throats. There should be big ol' extinct insects with like 3-foot needles giving people malaria.
Why aren't they doing that?
That's my
That's a
question.
good question.
Let's expand it from dinos into the whole ecosystem.
It's all scary.
Because none of that is fun. I don't,
No,
what are they
it's-
gonna do?
I don't know,
Because
man.
none of that
Oh,
is
it's-
fun.
That all
These
sounds
fucking
fun.
plants.
Yeah, that sounds way better than the movie they're about to put out.
They probably have
so-
like big ass leaves. Think about that.
You know that scene where the main guy's on a motorcycle and the raptors are like running past
None
him?
of that's fun.
Yeah.
Is that because they're like on his side, or
think
are they
so.
like
None of that sounds fun.
or are they like running?
Okay,
Are they
all
running
right.
past him?
The
because they're
raptors are
both
chasing
running
you.
from something
The
bigger?
raptors are chasing you, and you run into the dangerous part of the jungle. Then there's all these like crazy 8-foot tall Venus flytraps with
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
fangs
okay.
and stuff. And then one of them opens up. It's all fucking crazy, and you think it's gonna get you, but then, BAH! Shoots the vine out, wraps around the raptor's neck, starts dragging it in. Then this raptor is like fucking trying to fight it off with its foot claws, and you see this plant eat a raptor.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound fun.
You know what?
That sounds
You know
awesome.
what?
Plant eater
That
raptor?
kind of happened in Jumanji, and that was a lot of fun.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Wow, that's a fun ass movie.
Thank
That's
you.
a fun
Why
movie.
wasn't Jurassic Park more like Jumanji?
That's a good question. Rocco?
Every
Yeah,
good
wait, wait.
horror,
Nice.
they've
Hated
got
Jumanji,
plants.
too. Fuck Jumanji.
This guy.
Oh, don't say that.
This guy.
Jumanji was great.
Okay.
But yeah, that movie. Oh no, Tomorrowland though. It's got a lot of old Disney shit in it. As a default, I'll see it.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
I have low expectations.
It's yeah. Oh, I don't have any really. It's a different. It's an original sci-fi movie, and it's got that shit in it. So I'll probably go.
It's actually called Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The stuff that I heard about it sounded neat, but the more clips they show, it's just kind of a giant CG mess.
Yeah.
And so that's a little disappointing. But I don't know. We'll see. I might check it out. I'll probably check it out.
I'll check it out. I'll go with you. I'll make you go.
But other than that, what else did they show? Were there trailers for other stuff?
I didn't see anything else.
I'm surprised there wasn't like a
It was
Star
all-
Wars thing or something.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for a Star Wars thing.
Oh, like yeah, that
Yeah.
that would make sense. Super
Maybe
Bowl.
there was and we just missed it, but I didn't hear anything about it.
Oh, I think we would have known by now.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just all depressing shit. That's all it was. But you made a point earlier before we were live that last year was all like handheld shaky
Spoken-
cam with
spoken
like
word poetry
spoken word
over
poetry. And this year is all depressing shit. So
Open your eyes to the world. What can you do?
lens
And
flare.
what can you achieve?
Yeah.
Sunset.
Yeah.
there was a couple years
Freckle
ago
face.
that it was
Ukulele.
all like
Yeah.
just text
Yeah.
on screen, and then I don't know.
Yeah. It's like all these guys are on the same page.
Oh, I remember like a couple years ago, it's just like football,
I don't remember that.
regular commercials.
Beer.
That was, I remember, I feel like as a kid, there was like a big shift one year. Like suddenly it was like, did you notice commercials are really good during the Super Bowl? And then that like, the next year there was more hype about commercials, and then next year, and then they started like releasing the commercials early.
It started being how much money did this company spend on their Super Bowl spot?
That's
how
what
much?
they do, and then what? GoDaddy had one that wasn't even on TV.
Well, yeah,
They're
a
like,
lot of them
oh,
started
that's
doing
right.
let's show this one.
web exclusives.
Whoa.
But that's bullshit.
Was
Because
it filled
they-
with stuff you can't show on TV, like
No.
wieners?
It's just Danica Patrick like driving a race car.
They had another one that they showed. It was just a guy on a laptop looking at the camera for 30 seconds doing nothing. It
Hey,
was so boring.
I want to see the Super Bowl commercial where they show a dick on TV for the first time.
Wow.
They-
tight.
during
We
the
saw
Super Bowl.
titties on the
Like
big
Super
old
Bowl.
hanger.
they just pay the fines.
Yeah.
They pay the FCC. They pay for the Super Bowl spot. 30 seconds of a dick.
We saw Miss Jackson's nipple. I mean, why not a dick next?
That
And
would-
then
Even.
vagina.
Most famous Super Bowl commercial of all time. The dick.
What order? What order? We started with nipple.
It starts black, fade to a limp wiener, and over the course of 30 seconds, Budweiser.
Budweiser. Yes, I knew it.
Yeah.
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 Hey, fucking pay me for your next
Yoko
ad.
filmed stuff like this. Maybe she could direct this.
Yeah.
Yoko film stuff like that?
Yeah, Yoko filmed some videos of John getting an erection.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were Yokopuka.
Ooh, yucca fucking.
Which, speaking of which, I was going to
Yeah.
say, Garrett's birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday, Garrett.
We had a
Oh, thank you.
barbecue at his house, and we learned from the origin of Yucca Pucka.
Yeah.
His mom came up with that term,
Yeah.
and she enlightened us of another one that she would
Oh,
use.
yeah.
She's like, well, hey, they never say this one, but remember, I used to say this. And it was ugly bugly.
See, now me and my sister have zero recollection of that one.
Really?
Lacey said she kind of remembered that one a little
Not
bit.
at all.
Ugly
I
bugly.
I think Lacey was being polite.
Maybe
Yeah,
she
I think
was.
so.
But yeah, Yucca Pucka.
Oh, yucca pucka.
Yucca Pucka. That's all we said yesterday at the party was that.
That was a lot of fun, though.
It was a lot of fun.
glad they came
Ugly
out.
bugly.
Yucca Pucka.
So get that going. Hashtag ugly bugly. Let's get that hashtag. Let's get that trending above.
I don't think it can top Yucca Pucka though. That's just such an odd thing. Having her there to explain it too didn't really help because she didn't know the origin of it either.
No.
She just knew that it was something.
She said
Something her mom said. Yeah.
ugly
Weird.
bugly.
On the subject though, we were talking about a minute ago of annoying advertisements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have a question for our viewers, and you can email podcast at mega64.com for the question of the week. I get a lot of emails occasionally. Well, I should say occasionally I get emails like this where people think that maybe we talk about our sponsors too much, or I promote too many things, or I plug too many things for too long. I get those a lot. But I personally feel like we don't talk about that stuff nearly as much as the other podcasts that I listen to. There are a bunch that I listen to that they multiple times talk about it for minutes at a time, and so I don't believe that. I personally think it's probably the effect of that we never used to do that at all.
Maybe.
And now we have a little bit of, that. So
I
that's
think
just
we
my
move from each one in the beginning of the
But,
podcast and kind of riff on it for a little bit and then go to the next one.
That's what I think too.
And
but,
a lot of times when I listen to those other podcasts, it's like a dedicated. This is a commercial.
Yeah.
Whereas ours is just in the conversation. We're joking
they
around.
do it multiple times too.
Hey,
on
I
some
don't
episodes.
get this complaint with podcast number one because most people listen to podcasts. They can just fast forward.
Yeah.
Like, just fast forward. if
Yeah,
they
but
like to
I
hear
feel like
about-
it's kind of part of the bit, which I like
sweater.
the way we incorporate our sponsors.
Well, so I'd just be curious. I'm not going to be like in rage mode if you send in a thing that's like, yes, you do, and here's why. I really am curious. Email podcast at MEGA64.com. Is there like something you think could be better about that? I mean, always send your feedback. I always appreciate it.
Do you want feedback?
He wants
about how to do
feedback.
your sponsors from people with no sponsors?
Oh
Yes.
no, I'm just saying. I'm just looking for opinions. I'm not saying I'm going to
Okay.
do it.
Opinions are like
I
assholes.
don't think there's anything wrong with them
Everyone's got
sending it though. I mean, I
Yeah.
want to hear what they have to
Yeah,
say.
engage us.
Yeah.
Come on, bring it on.
I'm just curious.
We'll read it.
one. Leave me alone.
You think we won't? But
I
we
think,
will.
I think it's dumb that we don't have more sponsors because we're so good at promoting products.
Yeah.
So
That is true. How
So
many
let's just
sumos
take a
do you
moment to
think?
re-promote the sponsors we already
Do
have.
it. Hell yeah. Do it
Go to
again.
lootcrate.com,
Count it
sign
down.
up, keyword MEGA64. Next month, Loot Crate, sponsored by Nationwide.
Boom.
Dead things inside, possibly human remains.
Morning
Yeah,
candles.
a baby shoe.
A baby
To
shoe.
remind you of what
Oh
happened.
my
Bronze,
Yeah.
dipped
That's
in
it.
bronze.
This is a box with a single big.
Yeah,
Oh,
And the
bronze
Mega
shoe.
Crate comes with a gun with a single bullet locked and loaded.
Leave it around the house.
Check them out.
Or the apartment
Check 'em
in
out.
this case.
See, that was a good plug. See,
See, we're so good at this.
Fine.
we're good.
Yeah,
We're
we're
so
the best.
good.
Loot Crate loves it.
Why
I
would you
agree.
wanna miss- why
I
would
agree
you
with
wanna
Sean. I don't know
miss
why we don't have more sponsors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone tweet at Frito-Lay. Sponsor
Yeah.
MEGA64.
What's
Yeah,
up,
and we'll
Frito-Lay?
give you, hey, Frito-Lay, here's a little taste of what you'll be getting once you
It's a
pay us
sample.
$1 million. Eat fucking Fritos or fuck yourself.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's a taste.
I mean, how many
Super
bags
Bowl
of
ad.
Cybertonics
Royce,
did we choke
Royce,
down?
can you ISO that clip and
ISO
send
that
that to
for us.
Yeah.
Frito-Lay, please?
Yeah.
We did the Cybertonics thing forever.
Yeah. We
Come on,
still people
Frito.
come to game days of Cybertonics because we're so fucking awesome.
Exactly. And now, thanks to us, people have heard of Fritos.
No shit.
Yeah.
You're welcome. We're
you on
gonna
the
we're gonna
map.
send you an invoice, Frito-Lay.
You know, fuck, man.
But like I was saying, I'm just genuinely curious because I do see fairly often. I used to watch a podcast until they started talking forever about their sponsors, and I don't necessarily think those are. I don't think that's true personally. But like I said, I always want feedback. Send it, good, bad, or indifferent. I'm always down to read it. So send it in.
Yeah.
if you can.
That's right. Yeah, people in the chat now, I see them saying they don't want to fuck themselves. So
See, and they gotta get some
Wow.
Fritos.
Yeah.
guess I know what
So
they'll
when
be
they see a
snacking on
sudden
later.
spike in sales, and
Fuck
you know,
yes.
all over the world, they're gonna know what happened.
Uh-huh.
Not Super Bowl, but
Yeah.
us.
Us.
And
Us.
or inversely, when we see a spike in masturbation,
I personally get a kick
we'll
out
know
of it.
people aren't eating Fritos,
Fucking myself.
but we'll still be victorious. What?
I just personally get a kick out of fucking myself.
Yeah.
He likes
Let's
that.
go around. What have you ever fucked yourself, and what do you think of it? Go for
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Regularly.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
It's good.
Is like jerking off? Is that?
Oh yeah.
That's what it is.
Oh, that's what it is.
Oh,
Is that really okay?
Yeah, buddy.
oh I've never done
For
that.
us.
But
for
like,
us
if
guys,
a
your
girl does
guys
that to you, I
plan.
would never say like, "Oh, I fucked that girl" because she rubbed my penis.
No, but that's
What do you say?
So why would I say I fucked myself if I did that?
because
you are fucking
You're
yourself.
fucking
It's like
yourself.
a
So
euphemism.
if a
euphemism
girl
for-
yeah, but I wouldn't say that. Why does it not?
Because
It's like an
here's
insult,
the thing.
like, go-
This is
All right.
confusing.
Let Daddy Derek
Yeah, no.
straighten this all
Yeah,
out.
I want to
Daddy.
discuss it.
Any sexual activity that's done behind closed doors, the blanket term fucked can be applied to it. So if a girl did that, or whoever did that to you, and you guys came out of the room, you're like, we fucked, nobody would question it. Because it's just a blanket term for any sexual activity. So when you are performing sexual activity alone on yourself, colloquially, generally speaking, you're fucking yourself.
Yeah, you got fucked.
You don't think fuck implies insertion of something?
Yeah, I do. I definitely do. Yeah, it was a little suspect on your first.
Oh,
description
No.
there.
Interesting.
No.
Behind closed doors, if there's no penetration, I don't think that's fucked. If you just
There's
get a hands up, then
all
you just get-
kinds of sexual gratification and wonderful things people can do
But you
that
can't
don't
call that
involve
fuck.
penetration that could still be classified as fucking.
Eric,
Right.
I'm with Garrett, but
Sean?
that's just me.
I'm on the fence here. This is a tough one.
fence
It's a
walking
tough one.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
podcast question of the night.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. After you email about our sponsors, email us about fucking yourself.
Podcast question of the night. Listen to everything we just said and straighten us out.
Yeah.
If I ask my friend, like, yo, did you fuck that girl? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah,
And then I find out, like,
She touched-
she just gave him a hand
He
job.
She
Yeah,
touched
that's
his
not-
penis. Yeah.
And
So
he went
I
down
get-
on
I get-
her.
that ain't
and
fucking
then I'd be
yourself.
like, you guys didn't fuck.
According to you.
Sure.
According
sure.
to me.
No, I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
I'm with Garrett.
According to
Okay.
me.
But
They
that's
fuck.
okay, but here's
Okay.
the thing. Yes, when you get into like the nitty-gritty details,
nitty-
I love
Gritty.
getting into
you're gonna
nitty-gritty.
start classifying of like, well, this was wet and this was dry and this went high and this
True.
went low and this
don't
was
wanna get
fucking
descriptive.
and this wasn't fucking and this was petting and this was touching. But take a step back, remove yourself, okay?
Okay, I'm back.
Let's not unpeel the onion completely and just generally speaking, the word fucking can apply to so many things when we're not getting specific.
And when we're dealing with adults in our age range, it's fucking.
Because
Because there's not.
And let me
we're
say,
not stopping.
And let me say, when you tell somebody to go fuck themselves,
Yeah,
and
what are
you
you saying?
accompany it with like this, like go
Yes.
fuck yourself.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I'm saying
Go jerk off.
go jerk off, man.
Yeah.
You're too
I'm
uptight.
saying put like a thing inside of a thing.
I'm thinking bend
I
your
can-
dick to your ass.
I can see it your way.
I'm with Rocco on
You know
this.
what, you're right.
Like,
You're
Is that a better
yeah,
insult?
Hey, go
Yeah.
fuck yourself.
That's
Fuck
a
yourself.
better
Put a dick
insult.
in your ass and it's your own dick.
Go
so
bend
fuck
it.
yourself.
I've thought
Yeah.
about this too.
Work it out.
I mean, yeah, if that could happen, that would be a usable
It
term
can
to go
happen. I do
fuck
it all the
yourself.
time.
Yeah,
It-
it happens.
But
man.
for most, you got to just use your hand.
Yeah.
The physics, it's just.
So go buy Fritos.
Any physicists out there, email us.
Nationwide is on your side.
This bit was brought to you by Nationwide.
No, nobody died.
Oh, sorry. This bit was less offensive than Nationwide.
Yeah.
Did you ever remove a rib so you could do your mouth?
Oh, the Manson trick.
So you can do your mouth. This
Didn't
is
you
a
guys-
7th grade
Is
conversation.
that
Did you guys
fucking?
ever, did you guys ever
'cause
pull
Is
Manson?
that fucking?
You're not
See-
getting a blowjob.
Yeah, but
You're
now-
not. Hey, Rocco.
Yeah?
No, you're not getting a
Now I'm gonna-
blowjob.
You're
Hey,
sucking-
you're sucking a dick.
But now, no, hold on.
You're fucking yourself.
Wait until you hear my
You are.
words.
Yes, you are.
Wait until you hear my words.
Wait, are you fucking yourself or are you sucking yourself?
Okay.
Wait, hang on, I wanna hear Rocco's words.
Generally, I agree, but one could argue
Okay, goodness.
that if someone's like doing mouth stuff to you,
Yeah, mouth
Yeah.
stuff.
one could say I don't like this term. I'm not saying I would say this. I'm a gentleman.
You're a gentleman.
but
We know
someone
this.
may
Someone
say,
could say
in the heat of passion.
I fuck your face.
I've heard. Oh my god.
Oh,
Whoa.
yeah.
So if you're going by rhetoric, I could, if I did
And there's
that to
also the
myself-
term known as S-effing.
What is that?
What's that? What's that?
Skull
Same for-
fucking?
Oh,
Yeah, see?
never
So
heard
that could
these.
push it in the direction of if I did that to myself, I would be fucking myself from a certain point of view. Just like Obi-Wan said to Luke.
This like this.
Much
So-
of what your life is depends on your certain point of
So
view.
fucking to you is when your penis is enclosed 360
In a space.
degrees. Even though your hand can cup it 75 to 85% of the dick, it still doesn't constitute insertion when your mouth would. Even though you might even only be able to get the tip of your penis into your mouth, half an inch would constitute fucking when
we're only talking a half
when
an inch.
the entire gape of your hand against your shaft is not considered effing.
Well, I don't think getting a dick suck is fucking, but that's me.
First of all, it sounds like you're dating people with a gag reflex.
Can we use the
I don't
term
do that.
blowjob and not a dick suck?
No, I want to call it a dick suck.
I don't like that term.
I want to go back to Rocco saying removing a rib and sucking your own dick.
Why
Ever
don't
do
we
it?
have more sponsors?
If we could just get the sponsors. guys.
Chili's baby back ribs. Where do you think they got all those from?
Barbecue sauce.
Yeah, or some kind of sauce.
Oh.
Fuck in your face.
This is the Randy guy.
Okay, all right.
I'm
Just
getting horny, dog.
okay. Closing arguments. To
Okay.
sum it up real quickly,
Yeah.
I think all sexual activity can be under the blanket of fucking. That's my
And
argument.
can
That's
we-
my position.
Can we conclude by saying all sexual activity discussed in this conversation has been consensual?
100%.
100%.
1,000%.
1,000.
No. I didn't want to have this conversation. Didn't want to go down this road.
Okay.
I'll never forget this night.
Never forget.
Well, thank you for watching.
Frito Lay.
Oh, we ain't over.
Oh,
Can't
good.
be over.
Let's keep
Oh,
going.
it's not even over.
We're just
I
warming
feel
up.
like it so far.
This is foreplay.
Yeah.
I already climaxed. I don't know about you. Foreplay. Woo.
I didn't even talk about vid games
Get
yet.
ready for round 2.
What were the rumors of a Marilyn Manson that he removed a rib?
Yes,
Yeah.
he sucked his dick.
Yeah.
That he
Suck his
took
dick.
a puppy out on stage and said, "I'm not playing till this puppy is dead." And he threw it in the crowd.
That he would
I never heard that
throw
one.
that he
Yeah.
would throw stapled closed paper bags into the audience, and some of them would have cookies, and others would have cat feces in them.
Yeah, heard that.
I never heard that.
That he sucked Trent Reznor's dick.
I didn't hear that one either.
That he was Paul from the Wonder Years.
I heard
I
that.
heard
was a
that
big
one.
one.
I heard that one.
But the best to this day is still
In the ribs.
Remove
It's
his penis.
Italy, Italy, just like the country,
Yeah.
sued him because
yeah.
they said and in the case it said he removed his genitalia from his body and put it on the head of a security guard. And I just remember Marilyn Manson's response. I read the allegations. I don't know how one removes their genitals. I wish I could figure that out. I would integrate it into my show. There's no question. But as of yet, I haven't figured it out.
There's no question.
It was
That'd be a
just
hell of
like-
a encore.
Yeah. Would have been badass.
Yeah.
Kate-
Do you get to
Kate
take
Missile
the penis
Wrote
home?
a song about that.
They have to leave it there.
You have to give it back. Oh, if you catch the penis, you get to go backstage and reattach it.
They held the penis in Italy for him to pay the fine.
Somebody's saying in the chat there's a story where he found a fetus in a garbage can and fucked it. That's not even clever.
You guys are just
Stupid.
you're making that up.
That's Law and
That's
Order.
someone being lewd, all right? We're not into lewd
Yeah.
stuff,
We're not
guys.
Was that in Law and Order?
We're not into that.
Yes.
I get it has to be.
Hey,
No, that's gross.
Law
That's
and
too
Order.
gross for Law and Order.
Law and Order.
No.
Too gross.
Nobody gives Law and Order enough credit for the stuff
Yeah,
that
no,
they've
They
They
get away
got
with.
away
the
with?
Yeah,
stuff that
dude.
they've had sex with on that show
Yeah.
over the past 20 years is basically everything.
Yeah.
Animals.
SVU gets fucking weird.
Yeah.
I'm sure that happened at some point.
Kids.
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything.
Fucking the Eiffel Tower was on an
No
episode, I'm
shit.
sure. They were getting all objectum.
Were there objectum sexuals?
I don't know. Actually, I
There-
think that's...
she was just in the news recently.
She was.
The gal from the Eiffel Tower story.
What was she saying in the news?
Huh?
Her and the Eiffel Tower split up. That's what I
Is that what she
remember.
said, bro?
Yeah, it was non-consensual. The Eiffel Tower made the decision.
She's a crane operator. Like, she works building buildings.
I see where this is going.
And she's into her crane. Like, for real. And, like, it's cool.
Huh. The documentary
moved
with
on.
her was fascinating. It was
Very fascinating.
Very fascinating.
It was weird that the sound got taken out of it after it kind of got popular.
That's true. I did.
Remember that?
Remember that, yeah. Anyways.
Um,
I saw Whiplash.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck
I liked it a lot.
Weird, no Metallica in it, though, right?
Yeah.
I thought that I was going to be disappointed because you guys hyped it up so much, but I really liked it. I have thought about it since I saw it. So I want to see it again. So.
I was gonna say because when you told me about it, it sounded like that's exactly what happened. I was like, oh, maybe we did overhype it.
No, but
too much.
when I first talked to you, it was the day after, and I was like, yeah, it was good, whatever.
Yeah.
But I keep thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it, so
Oh, wow.
it was really good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I talked to Jordan from Rooster Teeth about that movie today.
What'd he say about it?
He loved it.
Cool. Yeah, I really like
But
that.
man, it's so hard to sell that movie because I told people about it.
Yeah.
People don't know about it. It's like it's about drumming in a
Fuck it. Don't
jazz-
sell it to him.
Yeah,
You're not
yeah.
allowed to
Let's,
see
let's
it.
go. Let's go see it. Yeah, really.
What's his name was on Saturday Night Live.
Simmons?
J.K. Simmons.
Yes.
He's also on Howard Stern.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of Saturday Night Live. There's one sketch that they put up on its own that I saw. It was kind of funny. It was making fun of I guess there's a Totino's pizza roll commercial where the wife is there and I'm making pizza rolls for my hungry guys. And so the commercial says that about 100 times. Hey, as long as I got it for my hungry guys. And what it is that Totino's includes an activity set for his wife to do stuff in the kitchen until the Totino's pizza rolls are done. He's gonna want more later, and it's all about my hungry guys. And it's just like all the shit you hated as a kid, like the little like maze thing that you tilt, you know, like the ball, and like the woolly willy thing to put like hair on. It's just like stuff for her to do. All right, more pizza rolls are done. I can give it to my hungry guys. It was kind of funny.
It's funny. I'm laughing now.
I've watched
but he was in
episodes
it,
so long.
They keep promoting that they're like having this crazy reunion thing.
40th anniversary.
Is it for like one episode or is it a?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah, I heard Eddie Murphy's coming back to SNL.
Yeah, they
No
had
shit.
during the Super Bowl. They had like the lineup of who's going to be there. It's like everyone. Everyone's going to be there.
Yep.
Yeah, crazy.
Do you know anybody else other than Eddie Murphy?
Jerry
I think
Seinfeld.
like Steve Martin.
Really?
Jerry
Yeah, I think
Seinfeld.
it's like all the classic guys.
Yeah, and then
Holy
people who aren't
shit.
even like involved, like with like who
I was
have
gonna
been,
say,
who've been
Seinfeld
guests.
was never really-
No,
I
who've
want to
been
watch
guests
that.
and
I
stuff.
want to watch that because
Hanks?
that's either
Oh, maybe.
He hosted a lot.
going to be one of the most awesome comedic things ever,
Yeah.
or a really big train wreck. Like,
Yeah.
like I feel like that
It's
could.
just
Too
gonna
many
be
cooks in the
like,
kitchen.
like recurring characters popping into other recurring character
Yeah.
sketches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be super funny. I also probably don't think it'll suck. It'll probably just be a tribute
It'll
to
just
the
be
history
cool.
of
Yeah.
SNL.
Sure.
Might be cool to see. I'll check that
That'd
out.
be interesting.
No, I'm going to see it still. I used to love Saturday Night Live, so whatever.
Oh,
I
yeah,
started
man.
playing a new alpha game. I downloaded it on Steam. I don't usually recommend alpha games, but this one is pretty fun. I believe it's called Besiege. It's a physics-based game where you have to build almost like a catapult, but you don't have to build a catapult. You just have to build like sieging equipment to destroy castles and villages. I got it last night and I enjoyed it. It's like a quick little, cheap, fun, fast game. So that's my recommendation for the week. Other than that, I've been playing Warband. Figured we'd just start talking about video games.
Yeah.
We are the #1 video game podcast on the
true.
internet after
True,
all.
100%.
This is their Super Bowl show.
Yeah.
Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm still playing Warband 2, and somebody brought to my attention that there is a Game of Thrones mod available for that game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which I haven't played yet, but that sounds very exciting, so I'm going to check that out soon. I'll let you know what I think of it. It's probably going to be awesome.
Are you're caught up on Game of Thrones? You watch that show?
Yeah, I am all caught up.
So am I. I'm
We're in
ready.
between seasons right now.
They
so.
released a trailer today.
Yeah.
Or that-
I didn't watch the trailer,
I
though.
wish I didn't, honestly.
Okay, good, because I didn't watch it, and my mentality is just like, I'm going to fucking
You're
watch
gonna
it.
watch it.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch
Yeah.
the season.
My gut reaction was, oh, watch it, and I did. And I was like, there's some things I should have waited.
I feel I could be wrong about this, but I think the same thing happened with the Star Wars trailer. The plan was this weekend they showed a bunch of Game of Thrones in IMAX. Did you hear about that?
I did.
They
yes.
showed the last 2 of the last season
Yes.
in IMAX.
Wow.
And then at the end, it was a special treat for the people in theaters.
The trailer, yeah.
And I think it was the same thing as Star Wars where they caved and went, all right, here, it's online.
Oh. There you go.
Which is just funny.
Yeah, because it's going to be leaked. You can't, in this day and age, that does not
I
work.
think it did leak, and that's why they put it up. Yeah.
That's someone
It's always gonna
who is older than us. That's their idea.
Yeah.
But we can tell you now that's not going to work.
Yeah.
You cannot do that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a neat idea on paper, like something special for you
That
if
would
you
have
go
been
to the
awesome
thing.
20 years ago.
But it doesn't work
doesn't
because
work
it
today.
ends up being 3 billion people see it through a cell phone.
Yeah.
You know, because someone, yeah. So anyway.
You can still tell them they get to see it first.
But anyway, I just think there's a less incentive to do stuff like that if it's just true. There was I don't really know a lot about this, but they were saying that the books are still isn't going to be a new one this year.
Oh, really?
Or something like that. Like the show is going they I guess pretty much confirmed the show is going to end before the book. Like they said, like there's no way.
Oh, yeah. I guess it has to, huh?
Yeah, there's no way the
Well,
books
that's
will.
weird.
Yeah.
They're still writing the books.
And it's kind of
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Yeah,
It's
they are getting into their worst case scenario.
Yep.
They are.
And I'm really curious what's going to happen because they basically said in so many words, HBO is going to be the one that ends this and not the author. and
Yeah.
and that's kind of funny.
But
You know what? Yeah.
knowing
weird.
that author and how just like strong his personality is, I could totally see him changing the book from the way the show ends. Like
Getting away with it.
maybe,
Oh, yeah.
maybe because the show,
People probably
the
like
show
that, 'cause
already
there's two
veers
difference.
from the story of the book.
Sure.
Like characters have been combined, characters have different stories.
Yeah.
So yeah, I bet you they're not going to end the same
But
way.
I never thought about that because there's
Fans
two
will
more
have
books.
more content
and he
that
takes
way.
like 10 years in between each book. So
Yeah.
there's no way.
The show's going to be so far long forgotten by the time that final book comes out.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be Evangelion all over again.
You know
Dude,
what?
you're
I
right.
bet you, honestly, I could even see him wrapping up the like the show ends, and then he catches up to that story in one book, and then just keeps on going.
Yeah.
Extends the story beyond. Who knows?
Could
Who knows?
is
what?
you said that Evangelion book is that supposed to come out this month?
In the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, finally.
We'll see.
The U.S. release of the last Eva manga.
Last year they delayed the Blu-ray of the third movie, and the book of the final chapter of the manga. Took about 20 years to end the manga, and we finally November 28th we're gonna have it. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, every other country gets it, but yeah, America, we just had some problems. Like being a fan of that last year was pain. It was just
I've never collected something as long as this ever.
Yeah,
I started getting these books when I was in high school.
Oh man.
Jesus.
When I was a freshman.
I've said
in
it
high
before, but like what was the number of the last volume? 13 or 12?
school. 13.
Okay. I read volume, I want to say 10
Yeah.
on our first plane to visit Lotax when we
Oh.
started MEGA64. That's how long they were taking to come out. So anyway, being a fan of that last year sucked, but hopefully they'll do some cool stuff this year. A lot of people may not know this. I think we talked about it a little bit. But the creator of Evangelion, Ono, and his company, Studio Kara, they're doing an animators expo right now. Where
Yes.
every week they have been hiring and paying young animators and or
Different studios.
directors that they know, just different studios, whoever. They've just been giving them money. Go make something cool. Go make something cool. There is no method of like, how are we going to profit off these? How are we going to whatever?
Just
literally,
make a short.
this guy has made infinite money. He bought Evangelion back for himself and has made so much money from it. He has infinite funds and has just gone, yeah, I want to reinvigorate animation. So there's that. And he's just flinging out money.
Trigger did
So
one.
everyone try to be friends with him. Seek him down. He will throw money at you. But anyway,
He's only friends with
they
Miyazaki.
did a couple recently, but there was one, and I didn't hear anyone else talking about it that I wanted to say. And I think I messaged you about it.
Gridman.
But they did one called Gridman. Gridman was a show in Japan that, any big rubber suit, monster Japanese fighting show, it's going to be, the monsters get big, they knock over buildings, whatever. It's like Power Rangers kind of stuff, usually. Gridman was a show where there were monsters inside your computer. And a guy...
Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad.
And that's what was adapted to Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad.
That's
It was
what they
adapted
turned it
to that
into.
show.
Fuck, dude, they're seeing all my porn.
Now I'd
Yeah.
never seen this show, the original Gridman or Superhuman.
But what was awesome is, so they gave budget to all these places, and they gave some budget to Studio Trigger, who made Gurren Lagann and Kill la Kill. And they got the money and went, we just want to... We've always liked Gridman.
We love the transformations
We
in Gridman.
want to make Gridman. Okay? So they animated their own little short episode of it. And it's got that animation style of like Gurren Lagann, really like flowy, kind of crazy animation. But then what's awesome is that they still use all the bad editing effects in the show. They would green screen, like when this dragon robot they had would come in, it was bad chroma key. It like poor keyframe animation.
Yeah.
When that
All
would
the
happen, they would
swords
use all that.
Transform, like it was just. There's no real story to it.
Yeah.
It was just Gridman going into all the different modes that must have existed in the show. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Because from an outside view, it was just watch this guy Gatai and transform with all his accessories and stuff.
In the animated,
it was fucking rad.
Yeah,
It was really
in the
cool.
animated short, at the end of it, he fights like this black kind of like demon-looking guy.
Yeah.
That was the final villain of the show.
Okay.
And when they adapted it here for Samurai Cyber Squad, they got Tim Curry to play that role.
Oh, really?
So that was a big deal.
Love it.
Spicy
said-
Tim Curry.
A lot of Tim Curry on the podcast lately.
He played Kilo Khan. That was his name.
Man.
Remember Kilo Khan, Eric?
Eric, remember that?
I remember
He says
that.
he
But
likes
check
it.
out that animated.
Hey,
Extra.
I feel like Tim Curry was so awesome to not be in like more stuff now. Right?
What's he doing now?
Like, what's he doing now?
In the 90s, he did a lot of like
What you up to,
kids
Kurt?
TV. And
But he
stuff.
was like, he's done so many badass, iconic roles. Like, he's
Yeah.
proven himself as an
Legend.
actor that he could basically do anything, and nobody uses him.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
It's a shame.
Maybe he doesn't like to. Maybe he made his money. He likes to just relax.
Maybe.
I thought I
Smoke
heard that he
cigarettes.
was like hurt or something.
He looks like a smoker, doesn't
Like
he?
something
Sean?
happened to his throat or something.
No.
He doesn't look like a smoker.
Nah.
Who does?
Sean
look like a
is
smoker?
has the ability to tell you if someone's a smoker.
He
Chris
does.
Collinsworth.
Chris
That guy
Collinsworth?
smokes like a pack a day.
What about Tebow?
Confirmed.
What about Tim Tebow?
Closet smoker?
Yes.
No.
What about Ray Rice?
cigars?
He probably
Ray Rice
Cigars.
is a smoker.
Cigars,
but-
Okay, you said no.
But not like a cigarette every day type thing. He's
No,
like a special
cigarillos.
occasion.
All right, Snoop Dogg.
Oh, he smokes.
Hey, hey, hey.
Nah, I don't know.
I'm gonna say nah.
Yeah.
What about Willie Nelson?
He smokes.
Nope.
He does.
What are we talking?
Wrong.
Hey, I know it's whatever, but Eric, I still laugh at the Muppets movie. I feel like so few people noticed in that opening song of the Muppets movie when there goes "Life is this" and da 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 with "Where you go" and highs and lows, and it's all townspeople singing. The guy who says highs is Willie Nelson. He is in the pause the movie and it's Willie
Smoke
Nelson.
rising from a
And I remember we were in the theater and then that happened and it was like after like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Eric leaned over. We saw Willie Nelson, right? Like they hid that in there, right?
During
And
High.
everyone else I asked was like, no, they wouldn't do that. That's not in there.
funny.
And I bought that movie and paused it. It's like
Yeah.
how that is so funny.
That's a really
I
good
love
Willie
I
Nelson
love
is in
Willie
there. Yeah, that was a great
People
movie.
in the chat
That
were
was a
pointing
really
out
good
that Tim Curry apparently suffered a terrible stroke.
Oh, he
Oh, I
did?
didn't know
Did
that.
he?
I was not
no.
aware of that.
I thought I heard something.
When did that happen to him?
So I don't know, but a lot of people were saying that.
There you
So that explains.
Hey, you
that.
know what? Katy Perry, she smokes.
What? She does?
Oh, if she smokes, she
I can ask
pokes.
Google again. Does
Wait, are you just saying that by
Roseanne
gut
smoke pot?
feeling?
My gut feeling.
Yeah.
Hey, because let me tell you, I can answer your question.
Yeah.
Oh,
She used to have a YouTube channel.
okay.
She would
Perry?
upload her own videos every day. And I remember there was one specifically where they were happy because one of their singles went to the top. And it was all these people going, yeah! And then when she took the camera back, she had a cigarette.
I knew it.
And took it down immediately.
I'm telling
shit.
you, I can tell. She's a smoker.
Smoker. Mila Jovovich is a smoker too.
Yeah.
Jovovich?
I believe that.
Okay. Hillary Clinton.
Oh yeah.
It's all
I bet she used
Sorry,
to.
I'm
And then
Yeah,
she
I agree. She did it like in
stopped.
like the 70s, and then she doesn't do it anymore.
she smoked,
Nobody.
she smoked that
quits.
cigar.
Nobody-
You know what I'm
if
saying?
you smoke one cigarette once, you're a smoker for the rest of your
I
life.
smoked a cigarette once for a video, and I've never smoked a cigarette since.
Ooh.
Well, maybe
No,
you're doing it
you
in
didn't-
secret.
you didn't
Can't
smoke
wait,
a
you're just
cigarette.
I didn't?
for
Is
the
that-
next
You
one.
held one puff in your mouth and then gagged on it and ran out of the room.
It's-
What else are you supposed to do with it?
And I got a headache. That fucking sucked.
Yeah.
You spit all over the floor. I remember that.
All I remember from that experience was, it tastes like licking a barbecue! Ah!
It sucked. No, I didn't cough though. I did it pretty good. I did a pretty good smoke.
Yeah, hey,
though.
Derek, did he do it pretty good?
You almost barfed.
You had that burn makeup
It
on
just-
you too.
It was just worse than I
crispy.
thought it would. When I was a kid, I thought if you took one puff, you were addicted. I thought that was like how
Yeah,
it worked.
yeah.
Dare
I thought
taught
that
us,
too.
man.
Yeah,
They-
like, look at you now.
Drill
Now
that
you
shit
know
into
that
your
that's
head.
a foolish
Look
way to
at you
think.
now.
Yeah.
Do you want to try cocaine?
Yeah, well, why not?
Hey,
They lied
roll the
about
dice.
one thing. They lied about
You know what?
two other.
This is just my opinion,
Huh.
but rather than that, you really ought to try jogging because you get this runner's high.
Yeah, it's just like heroin.
That you just feel. I mean, some have compared it to heroin, and it's just this runner's high. Hey, on a lark,
Yeah.
try heroin. Still laugh about that story.
So funny.
Might work.
Well, for people at home watching, thanks for sticking with us. We're not done. I just wanted to thank you.
Yeah, I didn't get to
How do you
my
get
games.
so
sad?
yet. We were talking games.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
games.
Oh, wait, I did want to say something. All you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality?
Wow.
Think about that.
Think about it.
Every
that's
time we're down, you can make it right.
And that makes what?
What?
Them larger than life.
Whoa. That's the perfect ending for my poem.
I
Man,
want
you
to.
guys should collab.
What are you?
Sorry.
Is that a fuck? Jesus Christ. Whatever.
I want to say real quick, actually.
It's not to us. That one's to Rock.
Real quick before we leave heroin.
Yeah.
We move on to go back to games, but real quick on heroin.
Yeah.
I'm rewatching The Sopranos, and one of my favorite that show is so full of great nuances. But Christopher keeps getting tangled up with heroin, and one thing I love that is such great writing in that show is they go to Italy, and he won't stop doing it, and the whole time this just feels so real to me. He just keeps saying, yeah, where's Mount Vesuvius? I'm seeing that fucking crater. I don't care what anyone says. And he never leaves the room the whole trip. But every time they talk to him, I got to find a time to see that fucking volcano. Because I'm going.
Right.
I'm going. And it's such great writing that, like, fixation on, like, that's his out. Like, that's his one in his mind. As long as the drive to go see it is there. Yeah. You know what I mean? No, I'm doing this now, but I'm seeing the fucking thing. Like that's his. It's almost like something to make himself feel better. Like, I'm gonna go do something. I'm going to.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't know. That always struck me as such a real thing.
I like that episode a lot.
Yeah. That always struck me so.
I get
real.
bummed down that episode.
It sounds sad.
I
yeah.
feel the same way. Yeah.
And I don't mean to turn this into whatever. I watched most of True Detective, and I thought it was directed incredible. But why I didn't quite connect to it is for the reason that I love The Sopranos is they all feel so real and tangible to me, and that's what I missed from True Detective. Not that they're supposed to be the same show, but in terms of my preference in stuff, True Detective, they all kind of talked in these poetic kind of things, and I find it hard to connect to that. Not that I was even watching going, this sucks or anything like that, but that's hard to connect. That's hard for me personally to bridge myself to. Something like The Sopranos, where there's an idiot like that, or you know what I mean? It's smart in a different way.
Right.
But the way that everyone is communicating is so fucking real.
Something about
If that makes sense. I don't know if I can explain that correctly.
He just mesmerizes you.
Well, that's true.
McConaughey,
That's true.
yeah.
That
And I didn't
McConaughey-
I'm not even saying that to bash True Detective. I'm really not. But just
He
my
does-
personal connection to stuff.
He does have like a poetic dialogue,
And the
to
way his
Yeah.
voice sounds,
and
ooh,
it's
it's
so
soothing.
mesmerizing.
Sexy.
and
It's
it draws
sexy, dude.
you
Him and
in
Woody
what
give
he's
me a
talking
Woody,
about.
and I want a McConaughey.
And you're just
all
like,
over those two
You want
dudes.
to find out what's gonna happen, who
Yeah.
the killer was.
I
Yeah.
dug it.
Anyway, sorry. We can
It's
move on
okay.
from heroin.
No.
You're going to talk about a game.
Yeah, what game?
I don't want to move on from heroin, but I guess we will.
Games. That game life. I've been playing Resident Evil remake still, and I started the Chris campaign today. It was a nice Sunday afternoon. I wanted to just sit in the sunlight window and play a little Resident Evil. It was a little odd. I typically like playing that game at night, but it was nice and bright today. It was a beautiful day, wasn't it, Eric?
It was awesome.
The birds were chirping. I was feeling great. I'm just full of positivity.
Hell yeah, man.
I'll pull a
Positive energy.
negativity.
I'm channeling McConaughey right now.
I can tell.
Talking in poem.
Full negativity. World
Yeah.
sucks.
We're like a
Yeah, you
battling.
gotta have positive.
We're like
energy.
a Sith and
Yeah.
Jedi.
Do you need to have
duel.
that?
Yeah, you gotta have PMA.
You know what?
Positive mental
energy.
Okay.
attitude.
Yes.
All right.
Push and believe.
Okay. Well, when they tried to build the first Matrix, it was all positive energy, and the bodies rejected it, and the minds blacked
Positive
out.
vibes.
It's exactly right.
So I'm here. I'm the dude in the Matrix who makes sure your brain doesn't get fried by all these fucking happy fuckos everywhere.
Eric,
Yeah.
humans define themselves by their own misery.
Right.
It appears that humanity is a virus, and we are
Yeah.
the cure.
Sean, me and you.
Is that why they keep building matrices?
It's like the yin
Because
and the
humanity's
yang.
a virus. They
Yes.
keep building
Well, they
matrices?
keep them in
Yeah.
check to use them for energy.
Yeah.
Sean,
okay.
it's like yin and yang. Me and you are the light, and they are the dark.
I agree with that. 100%.
I'm the architect.
And you're the architect.
And I said
But
light.
keep in mind, at
and
that
dark,
point,
not
keep in
white
mind,
and black.
Eric, at that
because-
point in the story, Smith is not exactly speaking for the system.
Seriously.
He starts to detach from it, and that's why he takes off his headset and he goes, I hate this place. I can taste your stink.
Just saying, it's
Yeah.
like.
That
He's-
scene stuck with me because he runs his hand
Yes.
over his head and it's so sweaty. I always
And then
like
he smells
ew.
it.
Yeah, ew.
Yeah.
That grossed me out.
Smell
Yeah.
of stink.
Yeah, that was
It's flesh.
This guy's being facetious. Don't
that
play
grossed
into
me
it.
out. in
Eric,
theaters.
we tried. You know what? If you don't get it, you don't
Yeah.
get it.
But for real, the yin yang
Basically,
thing.
he's all posy and all.
Spiritual.
Eric Badum.
You know what? My
Oriental
misery grounds
yin-yang thing.
your reality.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
My positivity lifts you up to a place.
And you know what?
Okay, you know what? I want
Eric's
to take a
part of the
moment to
dark.
agree with Eric
We're the
Bedour
light. Me and you
and
are the
extend
light.
it to people beyond me. Eric's positivity lifts us all up.
It does. That's what I'm
Always.
Hey, can I just say one last
Yeah,
thing?
I actually do agree with your positivity for
Are in the
once.
There you
darkness.
go.
Can I just say one last thing before we move on?
Yeah,
Right.
please.
Just don't forget the classic moment.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I look at this steak,
Right.
and I know that it's electricity telling my brain
Uh-huh.
that it is a delicious ribeye, boneless, and it's just impulses telling me my taste buds are
Grass-fed.
watering at this rare steak.
Right.
But you know something,
wake
Agent
up.
Smith?
Hold on.
Organic.
Check
Hold on.
this out.
Garrett, shut up.
Ignorance is bliss!
You didn't deliver it.
Good night! Good night! Good night!